Did you know that in tennis you don't always have to change your technique, grip, swing in order to fix a shot? Today we're going to show you almost all the shots in the game of tennis and how you can fix them if you have a certain problem without changing your technique. First, we have a player slicing, and his slice keeps going up in the air. Alright, which means it's going to bounce on that side and there's going to be nothing on it. So now, instead of me telling him, your ball's going up, I want you to turn, I want you to stay sideways, I want you to do this and that, those things are all important. I'm just going to ask him, slice, but aim for the net tape. Okay, aim for the net tape. What exactly happened is I just told him change the target, and all of a sudden now he's knifing down on it and the ball is staying very nice and low. And for a 9-year-old, that is a brilliant slice. Aim for the net tape, and again net tape. Good. Now obviously there are many technical things that we can look at, fix, change, but sometimes it's better not to change technique too soon. Try and fix it by just changing what you're focusing on. So now we have a player and his forehand is just going too short. Alright, so I could say a lot of things here, like finish higher, bend your legs more, but I'm deciding to not go technical too much. So I want him to get the feeling instead of focusing on what to do. So he's going to hit a couple of balls straight into the back fence, but you must still spin, can't hit it flat. Back fence. Yes. Back fence, very good. Aim for the back fence. And again, back fence. And already a lot of the technical issues is sorting itself out. So let's ask this little champ, what do you think is happening when you aim for the back fence?
It's going over into the big space of the...
Big space, going deeper?
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is, without me saying anything, you were swinging a lot more through the ball. Great exercise. If you're hitting a lot of balls short, hit a couple against the back fence so you can learn to trust it. Now have that exact same feeling, but aim in the court. And immediately his ball's going deeper and he's understanding the feel of a deep ball. Obviously there's things we can look at here. His balance, his body weight must go forward. But for today we have decided to fix his game tactically instead of technically. Good, let's move on. Now we have our little champ serving a lot of his serves in the net, or pulling a little bit to the left and short. Okay, one more. All right. And this is one of my personal favorites. Instead of telling him ball toss higher, keep your left arm up higher, have a better trophy position, those things are all good, but I'm going to keep it simple for him, and I'm going to say, after your serve, feel like you're floating in the air, keeping your chin up. All right, automatically he's going to serve less in the net because he's not going to be pulling down. Yes, feel like you're floating up in the air there, champ. Good. And the good thing is, if he starts missing long, it means we're on the right track. Okay, sometimes you do everything right, you still miss in the net. That's okay. Good. And now you can always say, add a little bit of slice now. Yes, so now you keep your head up and slice. Very good. Head up afterwards and slice. Great serve. So what did I tell him? Float in the air, put some more slice on it. Very simple, very basic. I see if that works before I start doing technical changes. Good. Have the player, and he's just swinging a little bit too slow through the ball. Maybe he's scared, maybe he's nervous, which is causing him to have less spin and less power. And this is my personal favorite. So all I'm going to ask him now is, try volley. You have no bounce, and I want you guys to see what's going to happen. Automatically the racket is going through the ball a lot quicker. Yes, and I'm going to ask him, feel what your racket head is doing. No, still 2 more out of the air. Okay, swing. Yes, all right. So now that feeling you had, champ, with the drive volley, the same thing even when it bounces, okay? So we're gonna do 1 bounce and then 1 no bounce. Keep the racket going fast, all right? Bounce. Yes, and go. Yes, bounce fast. All right, and go. Okay, and again, bounce. Yes, and fast. All right, and bounce. Yes, and 1 more racket head speed. All right, so we've improved his racket head speed by simply giving him the feeling of what it would feel like out of the air. Good job. Because it works well, because the mind knows if I take the ball out of the air and I go slow, it's either gonna go too far or in the net. So then automatically you go quicker. Good job. Now we have the champ falling back a little bit. He's falling back as he swings, something we just spotted earlier. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, and he's falling back. All right. A very simple fix. I'm not going to tell him what to do with his feet. I'm not going to tell him to change anything. All I'm going to tell him is that you are not allowed to go outside of that line. So you have to hit everything, doesn't matter if the ball comes high or low, in front of that line. All of a sudden, he has to go forward. It doesn't matter if he misses now, because we are working on footwork. So he's no more falling back, because that line is right at the back of him, and he has to go forward. All right, what about that one? Good job. Now, if you want to just add a progression there, all you can do is the champ still has to stay in front of that line, and after every forehand, you have to finish past this ball first and then recover. Then we've sorted out all the problems you had with falling back. Okay, so there we go, back to the middle. You crossed the line, but good forward movement. Stay in front of the line, stay in front of the line, look at the line. All right, and finish in front of the ball. Yes. I'm not telling him what to do. I'm not telling him how to move. I'm just giving him spots to start and where to finish. And he's doing a lot of the things right, which could confuse him. If I told him exactly how to move, how to skip, that could confuse him. But all I'm saying is finish in front of the ball and stay in front of the line. Let's go 2 more. Yes, in front of the ball and finish in front of the ball. And we have sorted out a large percentage of your falling back. Good job. Now we have a player and he is swinging too much on his volleys, which is causing him to be late and the accuracy is gone. So now instead of me telling you, don't swing, keep your strings facing me, keep it steady, don't swing, what I'm going to tell you is, I want you to volley and the ball has to die immediately, okay? The quicker you can let it bounce twice in the court, the better. That's all you want to focus on. I want you to hit me 2 balls and I'll show you what to do. So I'm going to ask him to hit the ball to me, and all I want to try and do is, how quickly can I get the ball to bounce twice in the service block? 1, 2, give me 1 more. So all I'm trying to do is go quickly. All right, so now he's going to do it, and you'll notice that he's going to stop swinging because he's just trying to let the ball die. So when he tries to let the ball die quickly, immediately the mind recognizes that he does not have to swing. Very good. Let the ball die. Yes. When he knows that, he knows he's not going to. Nice for the volley. And this one is a bit tricky, but if you do enough of this, the player will soon realize that he can't swing. So I'm going to feed the ball very hard, which means if he swings, he's going to completely miss it. Again, not changing any technique. And again. Yes, there was no swing. Aha! And again. Wow. Thanks for helping to that, champion. Guys, as you can see, doesn't matter what shot you're using, what shot you want to improve, there are many ways to fix that shot without changing technique, grips, everything all the time. Swing. Very proud of you. Guys, I am helping a lot of people personally So if you are really serious about going to the next level and I'm too far from you, I can work with you personally. Check the link in the description. Let's take you to the next level. Subscribe, show a friend. Appreciate you guys.